Hello, my beauties. Welcome to Boardheim. I'm your host, Boardheim Chris, and today we're gonna do some shingle ladies just to finish off the board, and we're gonna do a little bit of painting and priming, hopefully. We'll just have to see what time permits. Hello, Henrik. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. It's not too hot today, so I'm actually able to stay at the studio. But Thursday might be a really, how would you say, hot day. So I will see what's to be done. Yo, Tikash. Bad boys, what you gonna glue, indeed. So, I'm adding some shingles to this one. Because why not? Yo, Schnoobats, good to see you, buddy. If you guys didn't know, I need to do a shout out for the mighty Schnoobats. Because he is streaming on Twitch these days. A lot of the time it's in the middle of the night, at least for me. But sometimes, especially during the weekend, I can catch some of the streams. They are very cozy, and Schnoobats is an amazing creator. He does a little bit of everything, painting, kit bashing, and drawing, you know. That's not too bad. I can do any of those stuff. Yeah, I agree. Weather has been nice here in Norway as well. Not Norway, Kristiansand. Yeah, I will stop. I won't mention you ever again, Schnoobats. Now, well, I'm really excited. These are cereal. No, I think they are pizza. I think these are pizza shingles. I think this looks like some cheese. I do believe they are pizza shingles today. Yeah, pizza shingles, they are quite nice too. I don't eat cereal at home, like ever, so no cereals here. But yeah, next year I'm traveling to the Netherlands to participate in a Mordheim tournament, and also I'm bringing my table. That's going to be a great time all around. It's like the Dutch Open. It's in Groningen. I'm very excited about that. My first international Mordheim adventure. And I'll try to get some footage and maybe make a video. Yeah, I'm also subscribing to Schnoobats, of course. Not because his content is any good, but I kind of feel like I owe him some, because he has been so generous with me. It's purely out of, you say, my conscience. I wouldn't value his content that highly, you know. Already rich. Well, happy to hear that, Schnoobats. I hope you have lots of fun streaming. Let's do some more shingles. I bet the Schnoobats wouldn't be able to do shingles like this, to be honest. I think he would most likely just quit halfway through. This is how we glue it. It is indeed how we glue it. Let's just plump down some more of this magical tonic PVA glue. I'll try to get a better angle at it. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. I think you should be able to get the hang of it. You just need to No. Keep doing it. I think that's the key element. Not just not giving up. I remember in the beginning I was feeling a little bit like, oh, there's hardly anyone here, and sometimes it would be really quiet, and I would be talking to myself most of the time, but I wasn't really used to it or comfortable speaking English or speaking just to myself. And there is of course a little bit of doubt, self-doubt, I guess. Then some real ballers started showing up, like Henrik, Pointless Alibi, Jelly Moon, Takash, etc, etc. And also people like English Gentleman, Lurustrum, people who have been here for ages that I really appreciate. And even Greenleaf Terrain, he has been around for ages. Sometimes we have celebrities who stop by, and we are able to chase them away almost immediately, which is the way to do it. Yeah, I know, but I'm not doing this for fun. I'm doing this to become rich and famous, you know, so I have to treat it extremely seriously, like it's a $1 million business, you know. Just hanging around with you plebs is just my stepping stone to fame and greatness. I want you all to know that, you know. It's I don't even like Mordheim. I think the rules are crap, and the setting is shitty. I realized that Mordheim stream, terrain stream, that's where the big bucks lie, you know. Ah yes, the many $1 million hobby business out there, yes. Just it's ripe for the picking, you know. You just have to reach out and grab it. My fingers are getting sticky. I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere, but just getting a little bit of that sweet PVA glue getting stuck to the fingers over and over again, and then it dries, and then everything just gets stuck. Oh well. What can you do? Well, maybe you can wash your hands, I don't know, but this is not a hand washing stream. It's a rain building stream with some inept guy. You know, that's how it's branded. That's my branding. Oh shit! Lots of goopiness. Inepticon, yes, I am going to do an Inepticon. I'm not sure if I'm going to brand it as Inepticon, but those who know, they will know that it's actually an Inepticon, not Boardheim Open or whatever it's going to be called. That's fine. It's a little bit jumbled here, but you know, there has been like a meteor that hit the town. Let's see. Gotta slap on a little bit more glue here. Glue, glue, glue. Everything I glue it for you. Got some funky tunes blasting in the background. Oh, if you haven't gotten the memo already, Norway beat Brazil in the World Cup, and we are on to the quarterfinals for the first time ever, which is somewhat of a miracle. And the Norwegians are going absolutely apeshit. Like if you went out during the match in a car, you wouldn't meet anyone on the road. The roads were basically empty, and you had like 1.9 million people watching from home, and then you had well, people are like gathering outside to watch the games. It's kind of wild here. No. Come on, just imagine how fun it's going to be if we win over England. It's going to be amazing, Henrik. Don't be such a grump. You have to participate in the football joy. It happens so rarely, you know? It's 28 years since last time. And then they didn't get that far. I only watched the first half of the Norway-Brazil game because I had work the next day, but then I was almost asleep, and then I just heard like a massive roar outside from the neighbors all around, and I just pulled up my phone to Yo, White Wolf, and thank you once again, Sharp the Smoker, for the amazing kindness and all of your generosity. But yeah, I awoke because the people were screaming outside, and I could see that Norway was up 1-0. But I tried to go back to sleep, and then 10 minutes later, I heard like an even louder roar and some air horns going off and stuff. I realized I can't sleep now anyway, so I went down and I watched the rest of the game, which was like some nerve-wracking 10 minutes. Yo, hey White Wolf, hello War Tiger. Good to see you both. Marduk Painting can vouch for his offense. Oh, I hope it wasn't anything nice. I hope it was I hope you were slamming my English or my face, my symmetrical face. I hope it wasn't anything nice, what I'm trying to say. What we're doing here today is a little bit of shingle action. Yeah, it is boring. Today is it's actually very boring. It's just shingles, some painting, and maybe some priming, you know? I said you had a dick like a coffee stir. Well, that's very generous of you. I do appreciate it. It's a step up from the toothpick reality. So it's very much appreciated, buddy. I can always count on you to make me feel better. Yes, Norway versus England. What a game. I like to always stay pessimistic, so that way I won't get disappointed. Which I think a lot of Brits are as well. Oh, talking about football. Schnuberts, you're just so salty because you got yeeted out of the tournament by some dudes from Morocco. That's not very nice of you, Marduk, but I completely understand what you mean. Well, can't you just go to sleep after the game is done? It's no problem. So I made like a tiny little gable, or whatever it's called here. It's most likely not called a gable, but who cares? Of course it's okay. You know, that's how men survive. It's by banter. That is a lot of our therapy. It's just banter between the boys, you know. And I mean that seriously. Like men should most likely go to therapy a bit more than they do, but bantering with the guys is not a terrible substitute, you know. Just some British banter. I think banter is, well, I hope, and I think it's kind of a little bit the same the world around, between guys at least. I don't know if women really banter all that much, but I might be wrong. At least they like to pretend that they are supportive of each other. Got some audience outside the studio watching in through my little window, which is kind of off-putting, but also kind of fun. I feel like such a celebrity. Hey, adventurer! Good to see you, buddy. I didn't catch you. You are not British. Well, you are Canadians. That you are sort of British, you know. You have the same royal family. If I'm not mistaken, maybe I am. They drove around Oslo honking and screaming all night. What do you think will happen if Norway wins the next match? I fell asleep around 3 and then woke up around 4 again. Well, that's just the excitement of football, you know. It keeps even you awake. Always talk smack about people I like. It's why I'm always polite to adventure built gaming. Yeah, I agree. I never say anything rude about ABG. For the exact same reason, of course. So, in all honesty, if you you should go watch Adventure Built Gaming when he streams. Even though a lot of your programming runs against each other, so it's kind of hard sometimes. Grave Paints, Adventure Built Gaming, and White Wolf stream at the same time, or close to, in my experience. Which just causes me to just close down my entire computer because of decision fatigue, you know. You kind of want to watch all of it. It's really nice just hanging out and chatting. Even though a lot of the time I'm supposed to do something else, like editing videos. So I end up like watching 1 hour stream and then doing 5 minutes of effective editing, which is not good. But oh well, oh well, oh well. I wouldn't say that, White Wolf. You have like You have some stuff going on. Just don't ask me what it is. Don't put me on the spot, please. You do have some. You have some stuff going on, you know. You are a dildo. You can watch us all at the same time. Yeah, I have tried watching several streams at once, and it's I can't do it. It's just I get so confused. Let's see, Henrik, the grumpy grandpa. No, it's insanely disrespectful just because some people, like a so-called one, doesn't give them the right to keep those who don't care up all night. Yeah, I know. It's not good, but what can you do? What can you do? Well, you can not celebrate, I guess, but I think it's funny. Oh, not funny, but I think it's fun that people enjoy something that much, you know. It kind of brings most people together, and some people they bring apart, like Henrik. But a lot of the kingdom is feeling like very connected and yeah, celebrate together. But I do get your point. I do get your point, White Wolf. No, not White Wolf, Henrik. Oh, let me check out your efforts. Let me see. I also saw a little bit of painting from the mighty Henrik. He painted some terrain. Oh, look at this. I don't know what is that. Stormcast? It has to be Stormcast. I really like the lighting and the metallic so far. They are chef's kiss. I really like, also really like the blues. They had some great hues, like greenish blue. I do approve. So you can finally go on with the rest of your life knowing that Bordheim approves of your painting. Let me get something to drink. I'm getting thirsty. I do have some naked legs here. Whoop. Some special legs. Doing some really erotic kicks for all of you. Yes, some validation is much deserved validation, White Wolf. Now I'm gonna go dry brush these bad boys here with a little bit of gray. I'm just using neutral gray value 5. I think it should be okay. It's all clogged. Everything is clogged. That should be the motto. Now, Henrik, next time you win a Mordheim game, you should just run around in the streets and shouting like crazy, so they can get a taste of their own medicine, you know? Or maybe after watching my stream, you're just shouting everything I glue for you, etc. I'm sure no one will mind. Are Egypt beating Argentina? Argentina? How do you say it? Argentina is what we say in Norway. So that's what I will go with. That is madness. I did not see that coming, to be honest. Well, just imagine, close your eyes and fantasize, Henrik, about winning a Mordheim game. Argentina. Fucking shit. It doesn't help you just type down the exact same name. That doesn't help me, White Wolf. Oh yeah, I know, 1986. Argent, like silver. Argent. And Ina, like Tina. Argentina. Argentina. Argentina Turner, okay. Easy peasy. Thank you all for your English lessons. Why does it smell like dildo in here? Well, it's because you are in a room with yourself, Vikash. Most likely. Just throwing that out there. So, I'm not sure if you can see the results, but these shingle ladies are looking pretty fine. I do like me some shingle ladies. I hope you enjoy the progress so far. If not, I'm terribly sorry. Argentina. Okay. I believe in all the matches I've played, I've won 5 times, but it's been in tournaments, so the best is probably when I came 5th place out of 12. Yeah, but that's normal Warhammer, isn't it? That's not Mordheim. Or is that Mordheim, Henrik? You know, maybe a Mordheim is your game. You're just gonna be like a killing machine. Just going absolutely total nuts. Kicking everybody's ass, you know? Or maybe you will just have a lot of fun, which is what we are all chasing. Oh, let's see if I can't. If something is out of focus, please let me know. I will try to fix it. Okay, I did a little bit of dry brushing on the wood, but it's still a little bit too dark for me. I want to kind of pick out a little bit more. Some of the edges I want to be a little bit brighter. So let's go do that. Oh. It's very satisfying to just pick off like big clobs of oh shit, my non-existing ADD is telling me to maybe instead of doing that, actually priming this first, and after I've primed this I can go back and yeah, I'm gonna prime this because it takes a long time to dry. Yeah, what if everyone stops playing Mordheim just when you have finished your table, Henrik? Thank you, Schnoobats. Thank you. And we can all agree there is absolutely no ADHD in my decision. Then you can go back to what you forgot to do. Thank you. That's my plan exactly. I'm going to make some big shingles. See, how do I want them? Do I want them? Yeah, that's fine. All right. Take care, ABG. Hope you have a wonderful day. Catch you later on this stream or one of yours. All right. This is going to be amazing. Snip, snip, snip. Make some of these bad boys. Then we're going to plump down a little bit of PVA glue. Get them all nice and sticky and stuck. And then it's time to add some priming to this monstrosity. I can add some more details and like teddy bear's cat and stuff. I will add that later. You're beautiful, you're beautiful, you're beautiful, it's glue. When I saw your clay in a hair. I don't know the lyrics too well, so I can't make too much of a parody song. But I'm extremely good at singing that song. James Blunt, beautiful. Now, my new way to make money is for you to pay me never to do that again. So I'm looking for $100 to never sing You're Glutiful again. Okay, what about $95? $2 maybe? Or maybe you'll have to pay me to sing it again. It was hauntingly beautiful. I'm getting private messages from some of the audience members saying that I might have a career in James Blunt impersonation, which is needless to say is a booming market these days. I'm gonna make some more and some thicker shingles. I made some that were a little bit too thin. And you know, we like it kind of thick and juicy here at the Bordheim stream headquarters. Live from Kristiansand. A glooming Brixness, indeed. It's a glooming Brixness. What do you think about my my rendition of the song, Vikash? I want your honest opinion. Yo, Teddy Bear, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're not melting away in Birkenfeld, which I believe is where you are located. If I'm not mistaken. I might be, as always. High probability of me misremembering, mispronouncing, etc., etc. Okay, Schnubuts, we have stopped talking about football now, so you can crawl out of the woodwork again to entertain us with your French accent, your Kebistan. You have to kind of write the way you talk from now on, Schnubuts. Or not? If not, I won't recognize you. Okay, you can see what's going on here. I'm just adding like the top shingles. And I like to add just a little bit of glue on the previous one, so they all stick together. Yo, Raven, good to see you, buddy. I'm doing great. We are just adding some shingles, making some, a little bit of a roof here. It's looking real, wonky, a little bit destroyed and uneven in like the shape. I'm gonna try to. It's kind of. It looks a little bit like a spine that has been bent, which I do enjoy. Loving the IKEA box curtain. Yes, it's it just shows you how resourceful and handy I am. I can make anything out of some 4 IKEA boxes. Maybe I should get some branding on it instead. That's actually not a terrible idea. Got light all day and night currently. No, I live too far south for that. We don't have like the northern lights and like the permanent daytime. You have to travel further north for that. But it is light until close to midnight, and it doesn't get properly dark. Oh, the sun has turned. Like the equinox was like a couple of weeks ago, which is a big deal here in Norway. At least if you live like along the coast, which you pretty much do wherever you are. So they always make big bonfires, and people are out in their boats in the hundreds and in the thousands. Yeah, no midnight sun, no midnight sun, which I'm happy about, to be honest. They have it on the opposite end, you know. During the winter they have no daylight, which just sounds rough, if you ask me. And I know it is rough for the people. You can get like some winter depressions, stuff like that. I was there in the winter just before that hit. Yeah, then you will know. When it's dark all the time, you kind of lose faith a little bit. Everything seems just dark and yeah, seasonal something depression. Seasonal affective disorder. Yeah, there you go. I almost had it. I was so sure of myself. Well, you know, close enough. That's kind of close enough is my perfect. You can quote me on that. It's one of the many great Bordheim quotes. Close enough is my perfect. I'm gonna make some t-shirts with that. The board is coming along real nicely. Well, I don't have everything set up here, but the bridge is a huge chunk of pink foam. Yeah, sand pretty much covers it. So I have a huge bridge with a lot of buildings on it. There's a tavern that is going to be attached to it that I've started painting. In the background we have the rest of the board. So it's looking pretty good so far. All right. Let's mix a little bit of goop here. Now I expect plenty of emojis, and maybe even some "this is how we glue it," while I'm just drenching this, call it rectangle cup, a container of sorts. Some might say it's a box. We're not gonna brick it. I need some, "this is how we glue it." Oh. Well, it's too late now. You have all disappointed me tremendously. Oh, this is clogged. Now we're gonna add a bunch of fart noises. That's pretty exciting. This is what I call entertainment, you know? So, that was enough fun for today with the fart mic. Oh, Jesus Christ. It's so juvenile, but some of these noises, they do sound really chunky. I'm actually embarrassed by myself. All right, we also need some sand, some water, and just a tiny little bit of wall filler. Yeah, let's. I try to be careful with the water, not to add too much at the same time, because it's a lot easier to just add more than the other way around. You know, that makes sense. If that doesn't make sense to you, you are slow on the intake or uptake. Fuck, that hit me in the ass real quick. I should never comment on other people's intelligence. That tube has lived on beans, bacon, and grease. That is absolutely correct. Now, I think this actually should be quite a decent mix on the first go. Maybe add just a little bit more sand. I want some texture. I want this thing to be quite texture rich. This mix, it doesn't look appetizing. Then again, you're not going to eat it. It's just something that we're going to slap all over this this thing here. Now, I might add a little bit more water later to get it into the cracks and stuff, but let's see how it goes first. I think I'm gonna bring out the big boy, a big brush here. Because why not? Oh, it's time to change the can. Oh. Maybe try not to have all kinds of crap in the shot. Right. Yeah. if and when you can get away with a big brush, always use a big brush. Because it's gonna save you lots of time. If there's like some nooks and crannies that you can't get in, just use a different brush later on to do those smaller details. The water pot? Okay. Okay, Raven. You big wuss. You don't like living on the edge like bad boy Boardheim here. It was very unusual to use that color when you're used to choosing hobby acrylics. Oh yeah. So you are using some. Are you using Liquitex or like some similar acrylic paints, Henrik? I really like the Liquitex brand for this kind of stuff. I haven't really tested a lot of other crap, but so far so good. I had visions of it going everywhere. I have only spilled once. Well, it wasn't a big disaster. It was very annoying though. It takes a lot of time, so thank you for reminding me. It's very unnecessary to spill stuff all over the place when you can easily avoid it, you know? And as they say, failing to prepare is preparing to fail. Another Boardheim exclusive. You can of course buy permission to use my wisdom in the future. It's only $17.99 a month. Sweet. Yeah, it is different than using like Games Workshop or Army Painter or whatever brand of paint you usually use for minis. But it's I think it's nice, especially like the very basic colors like black and white and the browns. I have had like some mixed results with the orange paints and the reds, stuff like that kind of are a little bit more, say, pigment heavy, I guess. So everything is kind of shaping up now, but especially it's the bricks when they go from being pink to turning black. I think that's a great point in the building or painting process. Just looks a bit more real. I need the water cup to be a little bit closer at least. Oh. All right. Not looking too shabby so far. I'm going to add the chain in the middle here later on at some point. I don't have it ready right now, so it's something we will have to figure out a later stage. That's no biggie. I will have to go over this with a smaller brush later on, just to get the main parts painted at least with the big brush. I have bought a lot of them, but I'm missing 3 essential ones for me, so today I had to do something that I hate doing: mix colors. Yeah, I know it takes a little bit of time, but when you get the hang of it and you actually mix some colors that you like, I think it's kind of fulfilling. That makes sense. It feels a little bit like your color, you know? That no one has ever mixed before you. Ah, look at it. It's all turning black. I love it. It's not super exciting, but it's kind of a rewarding, at least to me, has been building this just to kind of prepare the building for what's to come. This one seems a little bit flimsy. I'll see if I can do something to stiffen it up. Maybe add like a big billboard or something on the side. It is Schnubutz's Corpse Emporium, after all. Yes, it's okay when you need a few milliliters, but when you need it for an entire building, I'm not so happy. Yeah, you can save a lot of time by not mixing it yourself and just have it straight from the tube, you know? I get that point. That's fair, that's valid. As you can see, it's not turning completely black because it's been thinned out and there's a little bit of, not a little bit, there's quite a lot of PVA glue and stuff, which makes it brighter. That's completely fine. Don't need it to be all encompassing or whatever. It doesn't have to be pitch black. This is kind of to add some texture to the table and all around. But also there's the PVA glue to kind of hold everything together. And black just to kind of get some shadows in already, you know. Seriously considering growing it. Yeah, it would be amazing, Tikash. I would... Going to be a fun hang, I think. I have some plans. Well, I'm going to. I have some stuff that I want to do, if possible, before I go to Netherlands. We will have to see. Not entirely up to me, or it's not up to me at all. Yeah. I know Uncle Mel is going to be there. He's bringing whiskey. So. Just imagine singing karaoke. Bryan Adams, Everything I Glue It for You, as a duet, you know? I mixed a brown, it was a light brown, a little red and black, and I was super happy with the first mix. But when I did the second mix, I wasn't as happy. Oh yeah, I know that feeling. I usually just ignore it and keep on going and hope that it doesn't look too bad. You No, I don't want to be singing myself either, you know? But that's kind of the... That can be some of the fun with the karaoke, you know? It's letting your guard down and just having fun while doing something foolish, I guess, you know? And with other people who are doing the same. So together in ineptitude. That's my idea. All right, so I'm just keeping on here. Not exactly sure why this building is so flimsy. That's fine. Hopefully all of this glue and texture can stiffen it up ever so slightly. Yes, I absolutely love this. It's a... Can't wait to see the table finished either. I hope it's going to be turn out the way I want it when everything is set up and painted, you know? Here we go. Let's see here. Try to get an inside look. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, let me just find something to rest it on here. Maybe this box thing. There we go. I'm gonna go down in size for this.
This is how we glue it.
Yo, buddy, this is how we glue it indeed. Actually, this is, we are in the middle of some painting, but there is glue in the paint, so it kind of counts, you know? Now I'm out of the brown primer that I use, but it's on the way in the mail. So hopefully it should be here by Thursday. If not, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do. I thought I had many cans of it left, and I actually might have just misplaced it. I know, shocking. But if not, yeah, it's going to be fine. I will always have something to do here. So anyone else up to any hobby stuff at the moment? Building, painting, maybe writing some background stuff for the war band, or maybe some erotic fan fiction including Shrek, myself, and a comatose Henrik. You won't believe it, but outside in my old studio, they are actually playing Magic the Gathering. And Shobo, will there ever be a new edition of Mordheim? I have no idea. And I don't know if I want it or not. I kind of enjoy the game as it is, and I really enjoy the community. You know, the community as it is at this moment. But yeah, so many cool tournaments, a lot of oh shit, I will change this around. Oh, so this is like some brush cam. Amazing, amazing. Should I do more brush cam in the future? Should I add like a GoPro to my brush? You can follow the paint into every single nook and granny. To Sancho, I really don't know if there is going to be another one. People have thought they would release new ones, but it's always just something that is kind of Mordheim adjacent, I guess, you know? Yeah. Like, I don't know. Like, if there is a new edition of Mordheim, maybe like people who do Mordheim stuff, like Mordheim streams and Mordheim terrain movies and stuff would get more traction, which would be a positive for me, I guess. But I'm not sure how big it will ever get, you know? It is a little bit of a niche game already. Maybe there's a reason for that, I don't know. There's so much around the old world that you can play with without destroying Mordheim. That is true. They could make like a Mucilon game, like from the Bretonnian vampire, what you call it, Dutchery, or dukedom. Maybe it's the right word for it. I don't know. Which is another great shock, I know. Trying to just get all of the pink XPS foam out of this world. I don't want to see any of it anymore. I try to get it into all of the gaps and stuff, so it will make a stronger bond. But, hopefully the build will keep stable. This might be the flimsiest board I have ever made, though. I'm not entirely sure why, just ended up that way. All right, gonna go back with some more. A tiny brush, and this stuff painted, primed, or I'm not really sure what the correct term is for this. It's a little bit of both, you know. It's adding texture and paint and priming at the same time. I really like the old world Warhammer stuff. like not like the newest version of the game, but like stuff that happens in the old world has always been my favorite. Now I'm going to go back to the big brush. Just gonna get off the excess crap here, like so. Kind of cool when most of it is black and there's still some pink left. It's very, it looks so different, entirely different, I would say. Now, just gonna slap some paint on the underbelly as well. Might as well. You can see now the paint is kind of dry-ish, so it has more texture, but it doesn't seep into the cracks the same way. Might have to just go over a little bit later with some thinned out paint, get it into every nook and cranny here. Fucking. But a stone on my elbow was very painful. You wouldn't believe how painful it was. Here we go. More and more and more. Just adding some texture, paint, glue. Keep it all together. Now I need to do a little drink break soon. Have to paint the underbelly here as well. Who is that video by, Henrik? Maybe I have seen it, maybe not. These buildings are so fiddly. Extreme fiddliness. Okay, now I know why it's all so flimsy. I might have to add some stuff to make it bit more sturdy. I have to go into my deep thinking suit to get that done. It's Annals of Doom's miniature idea. Ah, okay. Good old Deets. Good old Deets. I'm not sure if I've seen it. I didn't know it existed. Is it completely new or has it been out for a while? I know I have missed some videos, but that one sounds like something I would watch almost immediately. Right. Time to bring out the beast again. It's AO. I have just missed it then. Well, can you post it in the Discord? So I will be reminded to get my lazy ass in gear and actually watch it then. Yeah, I'm too lazy to even watch YouTube videos. Yo, Schnoobats! I've been talking shit to you for the last 30 minutes, but you are not responding. I stopped talking about football, you know? So you can come back here now. Please come back. See a lot of old men screaming at the clouds here about Mordheim. What do you mean? What's in work meeting? Well, just tell your colleagues that they can go straight to hell. That you would rather watch Mordheim paint his pink black, you know? Thank you, Henrik. I do appreciate it. Oh no. A brick fell off. That's how you separate the wheat from the chaff, you know? I'd be curious to know how many games exist that are relatively like Mordheim, but just named differently. Yeah, there are a lot of games that kind of go for the Mordheim spirit, but it's not the same, you know. It's not Mordheim. You don't really need other games when you have Mordheim. At least that's my opinion on it. Shit. My lovely Shingles have been misbehaving here. Damn it. But, there was some trouble here, but I think it's good now. Oh. Thank you, Henrik. That's very kind of you. All right, let me All right. Let's do some more painting. What else is there to do? This Schnubert's place is so flimsy. I often feel like people get fixated on a name and instead of the game itself. Maybe I'm wrong, because I've heard that Mordheim Runes and are not that good, but it's mostly the narrative aspect of the game that is selling it. Yeah, it's the narrative and also, you know, kind of the setting. That it's set in the Warhammer world, you know, just gives it so much history. Like it has a lot richer history because we have the dwarves, they already have their history. You have the Empire, you know, the elves, the demons, like all the chaos stuff, you know. The kind of it's like just the complete package of Mordheim. And the aesthetics, also it's like the OG. And if you're playing a game with your friends, you have fun and like just banter. You don't need the rules to be completely perfect. You can kind of make it out as you go, or just agree on stuff, you know. Yo, Stromal, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are slapping some paint onto this bad boy. This pink monstrosity. It's slowly turning into a black monstrosity filled with PVA glue, sand, and some wall filler. Also, not alternate activation. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's not alternate activation. No, it's one round. Yeah. I know that's not... maybe the other one is more, what you say, balanced, or... But I'm used to playing alternate activation, so I don't really mind it. No, I'm used to playing round based, you know, not alternate. You got your pink monstrosity right here. I'm so happy to hear that. You can send it to me on Instagram, DM on Instagram, you know. Always up for some pink monstrosities. Here we go. Almost. I forgot to do this piece of shit here. Why do you use the tube acrylic instead of a very much larger can of acrylic? I don't know. I'm not sure if they have large cans of these acrylics. I just started buying these and I'm happy with them, so I never gave it any more thought, to be honest. I do like my tubes. They are great tubes. Indeed. Indeed they are. You know, Pink monstrosities with purple heads, yes. You have to look out for those. They can be a real pain in the ass. Okay, so we all know what song is coming up. So get into your most comfortable clothes, maybe your most revealing clothes. I don't know. Let's all have some erotic moments together. This balcony, I might have to redo it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna give it a shot here with some more glue and stuff. But it hasn't really stuck the way that I wanted to. I'm not pink, I'm beige. Oh, thank you very much for sharing that with us all, Taddy. That is very helpful information for each and everyone attending the stream. I'm sure they are forever grateful, you know? See if we can't. Oh, it's not very, the water wheel, it doesn't feel solid. I'm being totally honest here. I think you deserve some total honesty. Like the plan all along has been to try to make everything a little bit more sturdy with this layer of paint and this Mod Podge kind of thing, you know? I'll try to kind of coop it all around in here, and hopefully it will stay. Through the night. Yeah. Bye. I haven't done myself any favors with attaching everything. Oh well. I've already done it, so I have to just live with my poor life decisions, you know? Alright, hopefully that will hopefully it won't fall apart as soon as you put a mini on it. It should be okay, but not sure why everything is so flimsy on this board. Maybe I'll have to re-evaluate everything I do. Or maybe not. That doesn't really sound like me. Just learning stuff. That's not on my agenda. We need to make a little bit more of this mix. So if you haven't seen it already, you can see it now. This is the 40 can. I think that's pretty much it for that one. Just gonna slap in the rest of the stuff here. So, gonna add a lot of glue this time. There we go. Hello, English gentlemen. Yes, I try to do it as often as possible. I know you love that thick, juicy, moist kind of farty sound. Reminds you of Nana's old pea soup, you know. So now we have sand, we have glue, just a little bit of paint. Going to add some more wall filler here. I'm adding a bit more than I did last time. I'm just putting some to the side. So how are you doing, English gentlemen? Are you stoked for the World Cup? Is it coming home this time? Or is it just another fiasco? Or do you simply not care? Which is perfectly fine. Okay, so now we have a brand new black paint. Oh, woo. No farting sounds, but a lot more effective. Water. It's gonna add like a dash. There we go. So I added a little bit more wall filler to this mix. I'm gonna just scoop in some extra here. Yo, Joe! All 4 teams I was actively rooting for got knocked out over the weekend. It was not a good time for teams in the category of Joe is cheering for. Well, how could you cheer or root against Norway? That's impossible. We are so likable. And we have like the famous celebration. So now I'm furling the anyone but France and Argentina camp. Well, that's a good camp to be in. I usually end up voting for, or not voting, but rooting for underdogs. Yeah. If I'm being honest, I think France will probably take it. I don't think the other teams, like the other big nations, have really impressed all that much. Not that I don't follow it that closely anyway, but those are my impressions. I'm half Brazilian. Oh, okay. But I actually think I want Norway now to win the whole thing. Well, I think Norway is probably the biggest underdog country so far. Or at this point. All I know about Norway is that they have messed up fish dishes. We really don't. We don't really have a lot of messed up fish dishes. That's mostly like just YouTube content. And hello, by the way, cool tactic. 82.69. It's not common, at least. I know we have some what's called gravlaks or grave salmon, which, judging by the name alone, is terrible news. I really like Haaland in all his goofy glory. Yeah, he is something for sure. I think he's actually a very decent guy. I don't think he's not a diva, and I think he's very well liked and respected in the team. And I do believe he actually cares a lot for his teammates and his country, stuff like that, which at least to me matters a lot. You know, he's not there for his own personal glory as much as some of the other people. Maybe I'm thinking, Sweden have surströmming, which is like the can of fish that you open and people just puke all around you. And in Iceland, they bury like some shark, and for some reason I'm not entirely sure why any of these guys do any of this stuff. But maybe it just seems like a great idea. Let's see, Schnubert's gravlaks is good. Well, if you say so. If you say so. I'm not going to taste it. I'm not eating that shit. I don't want stuff to be buried and fermented and all that. No. Not for me. Not for me. If it's for you, that's perfectly fine. But I don't want it. Yeah, I think he's likable. He's a likable guy. Of course, there will always be detractors and haters and stuff. And I'm sure he has an ego as well. But it would kind of be weird to not have a little bit of an ego when you're playing at a very high level. You kind of have to have a little bit of an ego and like some insane self-belief. You can't go out there like me and just doubt every single decision, every single action you do. You have to think and mull over like 15 times. That doesn't make for an effective football player, I think. Or an effective anything. Why? Because I don't want to, Schnubert. It sounds stupid. It's like a stupid way to make food. There is even like a Reddit sub forum just called Stupid Food, which I very much enjoy. I hate stupid food. Just give me something simple and tasty, you know. He did it because no one told him it was impossible type of stuff. Now I lost who did. He did it because no one told him it was impossible. Haaland or me with this amazing build. I'm gonna go with myself for this one. Probably me. And this one of a kind, incredible priming, you know, priming with a brush, which is quite sick. Gravlaks is cured fish with salt, sugar, and dill. Maybe I should give Gravlaks a try then, Schnuberts. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Why you know more about our food is beyond me, but that's fine. Oh yeah. talking about top athletes being delusional and overconfident. Yeah, you kind of have to be. It's like you have like the boxers and MMA fighters and stuff. They are at their best when they kind of don't have a lot of fear. They can kind of course you can lose because of overconfidence as well, but it can make you a very dangerous fighter when you have no fear or close to no fear. I'm pretty sure salami or dry sausage is made in even worse conditions. I really like cooking in general. Okay. Oh well, that's fine. Today I made myself some kebab, which is quite the gastronomical experience. Let me just tell you. If you want weird food, there's a browser-based game called Scrandle that rates two stadium foods against each other. So it would be like a hamburger made with depression versus an uncooked-looking hot dog. That sounds like an amazing game. Great idea. Great idea all around. All right. Oh no, there's still more. This house never quits, never stops. Can't stop, won't stop. Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit hungry as well. I didn't make a big serving of kebab. Just slapped it in a pita. Added maybe too much dressing, you know. It's very tasty. Dressing is too tasty. Some red onions, cucumbers, some salad. Oh, I'm quite the cook myself, quite the chef. I will check it out if you just give me a few moments. Cool tactic. I want to call you cool-tastic for some reason. Let's see, buildings and terrain. Oh, I like that one. Colors are good. Oh, you have, are those some Lego windows I see? The other windows are really nice. Yeah, maybe if you're making something in the future, I would make maybe some of the pieces of the wall stand up a little bit further. Right now, all of the broken kind of look like the same height. But if you make like one or two of the walls just a little bit taller to get some more variation, you will have some really great looking buildings. I think you're absolutely on the right the track. It's very cool. I especially love the windows that go out. Those look amazing. They are 3D printed, but look, oh, okay, sweet. That's if you're going to make ones in the future, I would absolutely just try a little bit of variation. It's just making terrain in the beginning. I remember the first building I made. There was so much stuff I didn't think of. But it's a lot of fun learning. Like I know I joke around that I never learn anything, but I used to learn when I started out. I learned quite a lot. I will have to go back and watch some more tutorials actually. I do need to improve on a lot of points. yeah, feedback is can be very helpful. And the more you kind of build and the more you watch other people's buildings, you kind of get kind of like an eye for what works better or not, you know? It's like everything else. The more you do it, the better you kind of become at it, hopefully. I'm not sure if this tile is going to be better than the last one I made. If I'm completely honest, but that doesn't matter because I was very happy with the previous one, you know. But I have had a lot of fun making this one. I think in scope and kind of like in creativity, I do prefer this one. Not being scared of randomness, making the wall even more ramshackle is something that's a lot. Yeah, just kind of just tearing them with your hands and just going with the results that it creates. It's kind of, it's very easy, but it's also very effective. I still got a few things I actually want to have. A windmill. A windmill is a good one. Very cool. A bell tower, and I need to make more risers. That all sounds like great plans, you know? Well, we're getting somewhere. It's not super quick, but nothing I do is ever super quick. But slowly but surely, we are getting somewhere. Your stuff is looking good. I like the wooden walkway a lot. Thank you, thank you. I think it's going to be like a fun build. And with a kind of like a bit of a whimsical or weird twist with a, call it kind of roller coaster thing on the bridge to carry the wagons and stuff. I was getting a bit tired of just building, so I needed to take a break from it. I was getting kind of fatigued from just doing the same thing over and over and over. It's nice to mix it up every now and then. It's going to be a lot harder to edit this for YouTube, but I will just have to live with it, you know. But going forward, I'm going to finish one building at a time and paint it, you know, which I think is going to be better for pretty much everything. Well, it's going to be hard when we make a giant bridge like this. But if I had already painted like the lavatory and already painted the other towers, etc., you know, it would be kind of, I would have gotten some more variety on the way here. I was considering getting one of those laser cutter slave users, but it's like $2,000 and I wouldn't use it enough. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to get tools like that. Maybe a 3D printer, but I don't think I will get a laser cutter like that. Like no, of course no, I have nothing against those things or people who use them at all. just I kind of like to do this kind of stuff where everything is shoddily made. There is no other way to put it, really. I know. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get on it because I do have a lot of stuff that I need to 3D print, and I don't like being, dependent on other people. I like to be able to do as much as humanly possible on my own. Hello. Yeah, I need to get on that. I'm just a slowpoke bromal. Like I have no, when I paint this stuff, I have no like plan in mind. I see pink and I go in. That's kind of my plan here. The 3D printer was a godsend for mass producing barrels. Yeah, for stuff like that, like sketch a terrain and crates, windows, maybe some gargoyles and stuff, because I can't. First of all, I don't have the skills. Also, I don't really have time to be sculpting gargoyles and details like that. I'm already kind of slow as it is when it comes to building, so if I had to do that as well, I would never finish anything, which I think is, well, at least for me, it would be a shame. I've spent so much of my life not finishing projects, actually finishing, getting stuff done is such a good feeling for me. It's last year when I finished my fourth tile, I could just sit back and stare at it, knowing that it was actually done. That was a great feeling. Turn it a little bit like so. So FDM printing is for like basic stuff like terrain details like windows and stuff, but resin is better for minis. or like statues or whatever if you want some fine details. Am I correct? Or is it the other way around? Resin fine detail but more expensive. Okay, thank you, English gentleman. And dangerous. And dangerous, okay. I used resin for everything, okay. So when you say dangerous, do you mean like the fumes? Do you mean like resin is also a bit more messy? Okay. I'm kind of afraid of messy stuff because me and mess is not a good mix. Kind of like a catalyst for disaster. Because I can make a mess out of tidy stuff, you know? Yo, Tubukai! Wow! I am doing great. Thank you for asking. How are you, sir? Hope you're doing well. I'm finally adding some color to this gigantic pink monstrosity. Messy, always messy. Yes, I'm always messy. I can't get away from it. Yes, resin fumes are not good for you, but also you need a curing rig, assuming your printer doesn't do it automatically, and a wash bath preferably. Yeah, oh that sounds like a nightmare for me. Too many steps, too many things to keep track of. Starting to get depressed because I now understand how freaking complicated it is to do cell shading. Well, you know, I get that feeling, but maybe try to spin it around so now you have something you can really sink your teeth into. And you know, when you master the cell shading, you're gonna feel even better, you know? Just try to keep your chin up, Tupokai. Quality is so good on resin prints though, yeah, that's... But you know, if I'm going to add like a doorknob, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm gonna slap a lot of textures and crap on everything. Anyway. Also, you have to be careful with the designs you get in resin. If they're big pieces and basically seal. Yeah, I've heard about them leaking. That's terrifying, actually. Yeah. I think I'm pretty sure that Stromal has already explained this to me while eating lunch with him. But you know, sometimes you forget. I give my best. Let's just say my first orc I did costed me 22 hours, and the Big Mac from the Armageddon box I'm painting now already ate like 40 hours. Yeah, I know it's so... I've struggled with non-metallic metallics, you know, and at some points you feel like, oh yes, I'm getting there. Now I understand it, and you feel like you're making some good progress. And then just reality comes and kicks you in the balls, and it's back to square one, and you look at all this time you've spent on it, and it feels soul crushing. So I get the feeling. I do get the feeling. You know, that is that's what life is. It's just one long struggle, you know? There is nothing at the end either. That's just the way of it, so you can kind of try to enjoy it and have the different facets of it. It might be a rough go, And I don't ever follow my own advice, by the way. So whatever I'm saying now is I'm just pretty much just shitting out advice that I will never follow myself. Take it with a big grain of salt. That Big Mac is a great. I'm not sure if maybe I've seen it, but I haven't really paid much attention to the Armageddon box. Oh, sweet. Well, that's one step on in the right direction, Tubukai. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, so my apologies if it's way off. I think I at least pronounced some of the letters in your name, so that's quite good. That's quite good in it. As all of the British say all the time. They all say in it. Oi oi. All good. Took Grave nearly a year and a voicemail from me to pronounce it correctly. Yeah. Good old Grave and his thread mill. Voicemails, the voicemails, that's really a blast from the past. I always get confused when people send me voicemails. It's not very common in Norway to use voicemail. It's kind of, I wouldn't say antiquated, but it's pretty antiquated. And his bikini, his chainmail bikini. Oh. No, Grave is great. Great guy, great painter, and a very good streamer. I mean, like this audio you can send on Discord, yeah. I know what you mean. It still feels like weird when I get voice messages on Instagram. I think maybe Tikash sent me one of those. I was like, what the hell is going on? Why is there like a guy talking to me on Instagram? I'm not used to it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. Tubakai. I'm getting close now, I can feel it. Watashi wa Tubukai. By the way, have you seen the Insta reel from Grimdark Barbie with Takashi's first time chat? No, I have not. Please find the link, and if you wouldn't mind, post it in Discord. I might have seen it because Tikash has shared some of his pickup lines, but I'm not sure if I've seen that one. That sounds amazing. Very good, very good. I always get jealous, of course, when Tikash flirts with other streamers, because I want him to only flirt with me. I will set aside my pride and just live this one down. It's the Tyrannid one. I can't remember which. Just please share it anyway. So she shared the reel of the pickup line. If so, that's awesome. I've said it many times. Tikash can start dating that woman or girl. I don't know how old she is, and I'm not sure if that even matters. Yes, with her reaction. Oh, sweet. That's a compliment to Takash, I would say. I can't wait to meet Takash, and we're gonna do like a Pretty Woman montage of him going into different clothing stores. We're gonna do a glow up Kash, and then he's going to go date Grimdark Barbie. It's going to be amazing. If anyone would like to see that, please let me know, and I will try to make it happen. Tended it in memory. Thank you, thank you. Just slap on a little bit more paint here, and I will get right on it. It's so good to see that Takashi is making it on the international scene. Why the hell am I not? I'm not sure. I think it's because you hate me. Something along those lines. Oh, it must have been a terrible mistake. Thank you so much for following, by the way. Really do appreciate it. All right, I have to do the water wheel before I can watch the video. I will try to bring it up so we can watch it together on the screen here. Oh, a second follow is even better than just one follow, you know? Because you have followed me twice. All the other bozos have only followed me once, you know? You are now in the Hall of Fame. Obviously. All right. Let it down gently. All right. I should stop saying all right all the time. I'm annoying myself, so I can't imagine how terrible it is for everyone else here. Let me see. Grimdark Barbie. We go, and now let's find some screen capture stuff here. There. Like this. This is going to be amazing. Oh. All right, so it's Takash. Hey girl, do you play Tyranids? Because I can picture you stealing my jeans.
Funny. I do not in fact play Tyranids. I have Tyranids. I don't play them.
Well, that was amazing. That was worth the wait, wasn't it? World famous Takash crushing it on Twitch. I need to get refreshed. He loves trying his pickup lines on streamers, girl streamers, mind you. He has not tried any pickup lines on me, as I can remember. I might be off on that. There is a high probability that he has actually tried some pickup lines on me, but it's kind of his thing. He has done it on a lot of already some other streamers as well. I don't remember her name. She's like a really pretty woman who plays Warhammer games, whatever. And he has done like 500,000 on her. He even started spreading the dildos in my streams. Oh, that's terrible. I'm actually very, very jealous now. I thought that was like a Boardheim exclusive. Now I learn otherwise, you know? That's not any fun. Now I'm not special anymore. The mighty strap-on Tekash, yeah. Pretty women that play Warhammer. Well, there are some of them around. They are not, of course, multi-talented like me. I can talk and paint at the same time. But they have like some major advantages. Well, at least they are pretty girls, and I think that helps a lot. And it's not their fault. I'm not blaming them, by the way. I'm sure they enjoy what they do, and they like playing Warhammer games, etc. It's just that when guys find pretty girls who play Warhammer, they just fall in love too hard, you know, even if they will never meet them, ever talk to them, or ever do anything, you know. It's just the constant optimism of men, you know. It never ceases to amaze me. Of course, paired with a little bit of loneliness, and you have like you have the recipe. Oh, sorry, I forgot the music. Whoops. Thank you, Schnubbats. I had to stop the music to listen to the other Instagram reel. Around here it's mostly robust-looking gentlemen. Well, that sounds like the normal, the regular Warhammer or Wargamer in general, I would say. Gonna get a little bit of paint on the water wheel.
This is how we glue it.
This is indeed how we glue it. See, this is like a high production stream. I have producers and multi-talented people helping me out. But I do not have a moderator. This is a moderator-free stream ever since Jellymoon left us. We are all coping in our own ways, of course. Do you actually want to moderate? That's I don't mind, Schnubbats. I trust you. You know, if you do something terrible, I have your address and I will send you some terribly painted minis. All right. Okay. Oh, no wonder. Okay. This is such a bad idea. Well, okay. Doesn't matter. What's done is done. Oh, was talking in the void. I can for sure removing the AI viewer bot. Yes, that's pretty much all you have to do. Alright, I'm gonna go to the grocery stop, keep up the good work, and I'll talk to you later. Yeah, take care, buddy. Thank you for stopping by, and enjoy your groceries. Sounds like a great time. See what I did there? It was kind of ironic. No, it wasn't ironic. I take that back. All right, so gluing everything together was a terrible idea. But we can't let that stop me, you know? I'm gonna go over this thing a little bit more and I will call it quits after that. Work has been really exhausting this last couple of weeks. It's like the...
This is how we do it.
Thank you, Schnoobutts. It's a like very seasonal. We're selling boat equipment or canopies, and like these weeks are just crazy with there's so many people who are doing like some last minute stuff. But hopefully the worst should be over already. I can go back to having a little bit more energy than I do these days. Got some other stuff in the horizon that I can tell you about. Hopefully I can tell you about. You have some stuff coming up. When do you start your holiday? On Friday. This Friday is my first... well, I work Friday, so after Friday is done, I'm free, baby. And Friday can't come quickly enough, you know. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going over, adding some more texture here and there. And ooh, long overdue Warhammer match. Yes, absolutely. Let's just get that scheduled. It is very long overdue. very long overdue. Shit, I forgot to add some paint over here. When I say paint, I also mean texture and glue. The big mix. This maybe. In my 2-week vacation, I'm going to paint so much. Only 1 more month. Oh, it's you have a really late vacation then. Well, I hope you have a great one, Tubukai. Gonna paint a lot. That sounds like a good idea. To be honest. I need to finish 3k points of orcs. Oh, that sounds a lot. Orcs are not that expensive, to my knowledge. I'm not a very... I don't play a lot of... I don't play any 40k, I should say. But as far as I know, they are not expensive at all. So you kind of need a lot... Oh, shit. I need to lift this up every time I move it. Yeah, orcs are always fun. If you want to post them in the Discord, please do so. You have a great bunch of friendly people cheering you on, which to me is always nice, getting nice feedback. Just people bothering or caring about what you make, you know, kind of feels good. At least to me. To me it matters quite a bit. It's always kind of a bit... If you post something and there's hardly any reaction to it, it really shouldn't matter. I do understand that, but sometimes it just feels like you have shit your pants, you know? Maybe it wasn't as good as you thought, whatever. It shouldn't matter. But sometimes it do, you know? Sounds good, Tubukai. Now it's all looking terribly dark here, which is what I was going for. That's perfect. Jesus, this it's never ending. I found out most reactions I get on my Black Templar. I was on 20 follows on Insta because I'm really not active there, and one Black Templar went straight to 200 likes and I gained 50 follows from it. But I don't like only doing Grimdark stuff. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Looking forward to testing 11th edition of 40k. Oh, it's already at 11th. There is a... I do believe there is a reference to a certain... what to say? Parody band in there somewhere. Right, so now I have this baby on its legs here. You have some better access to the underbelly. Armageddon is 11th Launchworks. Oh, okay. Now it makes sense why people are so stoked about it. All right. Testing my first game of 11th tomorrow. Oh, nice. Orc on orc action. Wow. That sounds violent. Of course, very, very exciting. Naturally. Gork versus Mork. Yeah, that's probably it. Probably some internal affairs. Here we go. I just gotta. I'm not going to bother too much on the insides here, but I don't want them to be. I want them to have a little bit extra strength at least. And if I don't get all of it with my my spray can, I kind of want them to be dark. That Discord does make the quality worse of the videos. Yeah, that's kind of just how it is. If you don't have like the super turbo nitro thing, and I'm not bothering with that. It's too much. My blood axes are going to teach savage orcs how to fight sneak in properly. I'm rooting for you, War Tiger. Ah, oh, Jesus, why do I do this? Why do I do this? Such bullshit. Oh, God damn it. Oh. I hope this will be worth it. If this thing doesn't look good when I'm done with it, I'm not making any more time terrain. Oh, Jesus, look how... It's bloody gigantic. I'm kind of losing faith that this thing will survive the travel to Netherlands, but I will give it a shot anyway. If it doesn't, that's an incentive to build more sturdy in the future. There ever was. Oh, look at this monstrosity here. It looks really good standing like this. Oh, I need it to be. It needs to withstand just a little bit at least. I don't want it to just fall apart. All right. We are getting somewhere. Thank you, Tubokai. I do appreciate it. And this is not even the full bridge. No, it lacks the bridge that crosses the bridge. Or the arc that is going on top of this. It's going to be even bigger. Let's see. Roof. Shingles here. I am getting close to being done with the priming. It doesn't have to be perfectly black because I'm going to spray paint it with a rattle can later on. Is there like some new special terrain for 11th edition, or are just like you want some terrain to play 11th edition on Tubukai? The cutouts changed and they got some real different forms now. Alright. So when you play 40k, do you play with those ETC rule buildings that are all look the same, like the different L's and stuff? Or is that just for the competitive community? The terrain is the objectives now as well. Okay. That changes it up a little bit, I guess. Yes, tournament rules. Okay. Gotcha, I think. I'm going to do another round with some more thinned out mix of this, just to see if I can get it into cracks, places it needs to be. The good part is more terrain means also more terrain for 30k. That's a good point. More terrain is usually always good. At least in my experience, in my opinion. I think it really sells like the storytelling, if there is any, you know. And I remember watching like the old White Dwarf magazines, and like the backdrop, the terrain was equally as much a part of the overall effect, to my eyes at least. It wasn't just the minis, it was like the complete package. Seeing like wizard towers and woods, all that kind of the good, like the mills, the windmills, stuff like that really got the imagination kind of flowing. I also still got 2k points of Blood Angels to paint. Jesus Christ, yeah, it's like, it sounds like in a never-ending project, buddy. Well, I hope you enjoy painting at least. Then it might not be that bad, you know, but I enjoy painting every now and then, but I prefer to just paint one mini, like maybe a couple of minis, and then done. So like those big projects, they kind of suck the soul out of me. I had some serious fatigue back in 2013, 14, somewhere along those lines, where I was trying to paint up my entire Beastman army before a tournament, and I ruined my back because I was just painting, and in the end I couldn't really make it because I had to, the last day of painting, my then girlfriend decided to do something extremely stupid and kind of flood the bathroom, so I had to take care of a flooded bathroom instead of painting, and it kind of just, spending so much time and not getting the army done in time kind of broke my spirit a little bit. I didn't paint for a really long time after that one. But now I really enjoy painting my Mordheim warbands and stuff. It's fun. I mean, I spent around 6 hours painting every day. Wow, that's absolutely insane. I don't do anything, or I sleep 6 to 8 hours a day. Also I work, but all right, let's see. Lift the baby up. So, oh, shit. This is not dirty. Yeah, that was a bad one. That's most likely the worst, like, hobby disappointment I've ever had. I really put a lot of energy and concentration and stuff into that. All right, I think it's time for me to close up shop. So this thing is a lot more black. I thought I would have time to prime it and then do some other stuff, but apparently not. I will have to do that another time, you know. I also work, I got my time perfect. 8-hour work, 6 to 8 hours painting while spending time with GF, and then 8 hours sleep. That sounds kind of good. Sounds kind of like almost a nightmare to me. I need some time just to do nothing, if that makes any sense. But anyway, I'm gonna turn off the lights and stuff. If you want to say goodbye, now is the time. I will be back to read your comments in a few moments. Ooh, also, I'm wearing shorts today, so there is a little bit of leg action going on. I will do red today. Oh, it's so sexy, very erotic. Yes, goodbye everyone. Thank you so much for joining today. Hope to see you again next time. Not sure if I will be able to stream on Thursday because it's going to be like 28 degrees outside, so it might be too hot to do any streaming. Also, I might be playing some video games with my stepson because we're going to have the house all to ourselves, which is going to be absolutely amazing. We're gonna have like a boys evening, you know, just watching some cheesy action movies, playing some video games, and eating pizza. At least that's the plan. Okay, thank you so much everyone for stopping by. Good night, Teddy. Good night, Schnuberts. Tubuk High. Schlaf gut. Ja, ja. I don't know any German, but I know that means sleep well. Thanks again for so many ideas. You are very welcome, Teddy. War Tiger, take care. And thank you everyone else who stopped by. English Gentleman, ABG. The list goes on. Alright, take care. Everything I glue it for you. And